Hello, you are watching Hidden Secret Wigs. We're going to show you how to steam your hairs today. HD fibers or heat-friendly fibers, synthetic, or the human hair blends. This is why we're doing this video today, how to take care of and maintenance your own hairs.
To get started on steaming your human hair blends or your heat-friendly synthetics, you're going to need a few items. You're going to want to start with a fine-tooth comb. This is what you're going to use to detangle your hairs. You're not going to want to rip through the hairs. You want to be very gentle and very thorough. So a fine-tooth comb is what you're going to want to use. You're going to need clips or claws of some sort to clip up the hair and help you section. And you're going to need a heat styling tool, whether it be a curling iron or a flat iron, no higher than 350 degrees. You're also going to need what we refer to as heat treat. It is a heat protectant spray meant for wig fibers. And we're going to go over that in a little bit. But just to get started, I want you to go through and detangle your hair very, very gently. From here, you are going to want to get your hair soaking wet. So this is just a spray bottle with water. That's all that is, okay? If you can, ideally do it right after your hairs have been washed. Then it's already soaking wet and you don't have to go through this. But unfortunately, we didn't get to this one in time. And you know what? That's life sometimes, right? So if you're not able to get to it right away once it's washed, go ahead, get a water bottle and just squirt that hair so it's dripping wet. Then again, you want to go through and detangle very, very gently. So now we're going to go through with a 1-inch section of hair and we're going to take our heat treat. This is a manufacturer recommended heat treat, okay? And you just want to use just half a squirt, okay? Just half a squirt. You don't want a ton of product on your fibers. You want these hairs to move naturally. This is going to protect the hair now that it's soaking wet for when we place the heat tool on it. Yes, you heard me right. We are placing a heat tool over top of wet hair. This is what steams the fibers into becoming that buttery soft feeling that you had when you first bought your wig, okay? Oh, it just makes it so buttery soft. So that's what you're gonna do, is you're gonna go right through the hair. You want it wet, you wanna spray your heat treat, and then you wanna go through with your styling tool. Now, as you're going through and you're steaming, you're gonna wanna start placing the style. If you like your hair waved away from your face, this is when you're going to want to set that style in. So you're going to take your flat iron and you're going to pull it away from your face. If you like your face framing to be bent towards your face, this is when you're going to take your flat iron and bend the hair towards your face. Setting the style in steam is what's going to make the style come back when you wash it the next time. So as a quick review at this point, what you've done is you've detangled the hair, you've got the hair soaking wet, you've detangled it one more time, you've used your heat treat, and now you're going over it with the flat iron. Now I want you to listen to this next part very carefully.
You want to hear this, that steam. Hence the steaming of your hair. I know it's silly.
I know that it goes against your natural instinct to put a heat tool on wet hair and to hear that steam or hear that sizzle, but that's exactly what you need to do to get this to work. So now I'm going to leave you to Miss Debbie, the owner here at Hidden Secrets, to give you some really good styling tips.
And it's really important also to use the manufactured recommended heat treat. It's just formulated for this type of hair. So the fibers in this hair, got a little snarl. Make sure the snarls are out. This. Use your wrist and just bend it to get a nice bend in the hair. be scared to go over it. It's still wet. I just need a curl. I'll leave it. Now when it comes to the front, I like to do it back. Otherwise it's going to hang in your face. So you just get that right in there and do it back. Bend it back and give it a bend all the way through. See how it directs it away from the face? That's what you want. Otherwise it's going to hang in your face. This is the difference. It's all clumpy, stays together. That's when you know you've got to steam it, okay? You want it to be free, like this, bouncy. It moves. And this is wet, and it still moves like that. When it's dry, it's gonna be really flowy. So when your hairs start acting all clumpy and rough feeling, dry feeling, it just needs to be maintenance, aka steam. And if you want to, you can curl this also. You can straighten it or curl it, whatever you prefer. Right now we are straightening. I like to, even if you were to curl it, I'm going to go through and straighten it first because it takes out all the fuzzies, and then you can start fresh with what kind of curl you want. If you get a kink in it, anything like that, just re-wet it. Make sure it's dripping wet. Same thing, just go over it again. Through. I'd like to direct the very top one back off your face. You can see if there's fuzzies on the ends or in the middle. Just keep doing it. Don't be scared of it. There, see that? Very pretty. And that's how we do it. You do this other side exactly the same way. Very pretty. I just wanted to mention too, as this dries, it'll look a little crusty is the word for it. It'll look like it's still wet, but it's not, it's dry. But when you shake it, it'll come real flowy. It'll just flow right out.
For those of you that come and visit us at our studio, you know that we offer buy one, get one half off wigs. And we have always offered that because we truly, truly believe that you need a minimum of 2 wigs if you are a wig wearer. And it doesn't matter why you might be a wig wearer, you still need a minimum of 2. And here is just a great example of why you need 2. It is always nice to have one ready to go while one is being maintained. Here is the final result. Totally worth taking the time and maintaining this to have beautiful, flowy, natural looking hair. Please follow us on all our socials. You can find us at Hidden Secrets Wigs on Facebook, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and we'll see you in the next video.
You got to have cute hairs.